All right, another episode of CONVOS with KEEGS. This is day 50, yikes, episode 57, day 10 of 30. Got to record 3 today, back to back, because I need to catch up. And I just didn't get to them the last few days. No excuses, though. I got to be on top of that. Got to prioritize my time. I don't know. It's been a long few days. Super busy, working constantly. And, exciting news, though. Got an update on the tattoo artist collab with Annabelle Warren. That t-shirt is available now at lonelycowboycode.com. Available for just this week. Annabelle was a super dope guest on the podcast. If you haven't listened to that, go check that out. That was episode 56. Maybe we're on 58. No, that was episode 56. So this is episode 57. Annabelle Warren, she's a tattoo artist out of Austin, Texas. Her work is unbelievable. Super, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just very unique to her style. And it's usually the case with all the tattoo artist collabs we do. Everyone has their own style, which is super dope, and all the designs they come up with for our collab shirts are incredible. So I will pop up a picture somewhere around here with the shirt. But yeah, we got some more tattoo artist collabs coming up in January and February. We have Ashlyn Workman. She goes by ashcat.art on Instagram. She's out of Long Beach, California. Hannah Matthews out of South Jordan, Utah. Allie Vibe Tattoo out of Orem, Utah. Sarah Alana out of Sacramento. And Mad Rabbit University. That collab's coming up in February. That'll be like a whole big project in and of itself. I think that's it for now. Got to start promoting these bad boys a little bit better. Hold on, I got to adjust. I'm trying to just keep fine-tuning these promotions and try and get better at marketing and doing short-form videos, because that's all that fucking social media cares about now. And it's absolutely, like, it just makes my brain melt, because I love producing videos that are long form, specifically with the documentary that I'm working on. I really think that long form videos are way more valuable, and people can learn a lot more than the short form. And I've realized after talking with, all the tattoo artists that we've been working with on the state of social media, how like people just, our attention spans, like myself included, our attention spans are just so fucking tiny. And these stupid ass reels and TikToks, like, they're just taking over our life. I don't know when that'll change, but I hope it changes soon, because I can't do this. I just fucking hate these short form videos, but that's all that matters right now in the marketing world. Specifically for a company like Lonely Cowboy, where the marketing budget is very, 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 very small, and it's just a matter of how I want to dedicate my time into marketing. And the short form videos, those do the best, and they are where the eyeballs are, so I just got to suck it up and do them. But God bless, man, I do not enjoy doing them. It's probably, I told Annabelle this in our podcast, the first position I want to hire when I can afford to hire someone is a social media manager. Just because, like, I don't feel like I'm utilizing my skills and time. I feel like I'm not providing the most value. by doing these short little videos, and they do take time, not a crazy amount, but if you want to be kind of in the realm of not popularity, but if you want to hold attention from people, you have to conform to where the eyeballs are. I hope that soon there's a jump back to YouTube, and I hope YouTube makes a comeback, and I think it's starting. And once, we're a little bit more, the company's a little bit more established, I can dedicate some of the marketing budget to longer form videos and more value-based videos, I think. And I guess the podcast is my form of that, but I'm talking like almost not a variation of vlog styles. I would really love to do a nice little tattoo tour of America and take a road trip, hire a videographer and photographer, and just do a bunch of different, go to different shops, meet different artists. Essentially what we're doing now with tattoo artists, but just travel to them so we can A, create more content with them, and B, make it a more personable experience for everyone involved, and especially for the consumer who's watching the videos and potentially purchasing our clothing. I just feel like that's the move, but right now I don't have the time or money to do that. So, we'll see how that goes. I got some notes here. The Instagram algorithm, basically just talked about that. Like, Instagram is just trying to be TikTok now. Everything is going to short form videos. Pictures don't perform at all. I think developing a personality is very difficult in the social media world. Like, I don't think that I have a conspiracy that I don't think what I produce is being pushed because it talks about mental health, and I feel like not a lot of people are interested in it enough. And tattoos, I guess, but tattoos is a pretty niche audience. For tattoo artists, though, pictures do amazing because when you're trying to find tattoos and tattoo artists, like, you want to see their work, obviously. So within that niche, pictures do great. But I'm not a tattoo artist, so I have to kind of think outside the box and go for these short form videos to keep up. And fuck, man, you can't take a day off on social media. Like, attention is key, and unfortunately now it's all interest based. So even if someone follows me and supports me, like, I appreciate the hell out of it, but if you're just following to support me and you don't necessarily consume mental health content or tattoo content, I just won't show up on your feed. And that sucks because it's now a competition between everybody. It's not just competition within my lane or my business niche, which is mental health and tattoos. Now I'm competing against everyone. And like I just said, like, it's a battle for attention now. So I got to figure out how to bring more attention to the company, so we can grow and continue to do the work that we're doing. Just got to adapt. Trying my best not to get pissed about it, but it is frustrating. And I know that all people who are on social media for business can relate. Like, you put in so much time and effort and you think that you're doing a really good job on some videos you're making or whatever it may be, and it just doesn't perform well. And some days that your stuff is getting seen by a lot of people, there's just no predicting it. And man, I don't know. I don't know the answers. I've researched algorithms, hashtags, fucking time to post, everything under the sun, different account styles, what reaches better, everything. And I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. And on my personal account, Cowboy KEEGS, like, I think that is just basically to promote me as an artist and develop a personality, but at the same time, like, the only reason I'm doing that is so when people are interested in myself, Cowboy KEEGS, everything I post is in turn hopefully directing them to Lonely Cowboy. But man, social media is in a weird spot. I really feel bad for kids that are kind of sucked into it right now, and they have no idea what it's doing, because I'm very aware of the negative effects of it, because I've experienced them. Being on my phone too much, probably one of the worst things in the fucking world. Having 2 seconds of boredom and being like, oh, I need to go on my phone to check blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just constant. And especially having it be work, you just feel like you're working all the time. And it's 100% a first world problem, but that's the day and age we live in, especially with small businesses who are trying to be successful and make it in the world. Like, I guess this is just part of the growing pains. I don't know. We'll see how the next year goes, and I'm sure we'll continue to grow, and I'll continue to fine-tune the content we're putting out, and just continue fine-tuning everything, honestly. But yeah, I'm having a difficult time keeping up with it, because shooting takes a long time, editing takes a long time, posting takes longer than you think, because you have to get the thumbnail, quote unquote, which is like the cover photo. You got to make sure you're getting attention from the video. You can't be boring, and I feel like I have kind of a monotone voice on the podcast, and for some people it's enjoyable. Like, I enjoy monotone style podcast, more relaxed, and it's usually typically with the very loud people on podcasts who perform the best, and that's just not really my personality. I'm not a very loud, obnoxious kind of style, even though that style works. It doesn't feel natural to me, and I don't enjoy doing that, you know, so my mind's all over the place on that topic. What else we got? Nonprofit start. So I really, really want to get this nonprofit rolling and make that be my focus, and hopefully by the time it's all rolling and everything, I'll have a bit of a team that can help me with the Lonely Cowboy side of things. I'll obviously be overseeing it all and making sure that it's running correctly and being a large part in it, but I do want to focus my attention more on the nonprofit side of things in the future, just because that's where I find the most fulfillment, and I feel like I fit in better with that business style. It just, that part of everything makes me way more happy than the trying to get the most amount of profit as possible and not giving back anything. Like, I just don't think like that. My brain doesn't operate like that. So I don't know. I want to get that rolling as soon as possible. Get a shit ton of scholarships in schools. Like, I'm really trying to take over the mental health education space and the tattoo space, honestly. But in my own lane. Like, I think I'm kind of creating a separate lane from a tattoo artist and everything the tattoo world has brought already. I'm just adding a new kind of lane to that, and I want to take that fucking lane to the moon. Same with mental health education. That's where the scholarships come in. Like, I'm trying to offer hundreds every year. Can I do it? Yes. I really don't think it's obviously going to be difficult and a lot of work, but I don't think it's totally out of the question. It's very possible. Just got to get the right people involved who have the same goals and same mission as I do. And, one day we'll be changing mental health education forever. And I can't fucking wait for that day. Like, imagine this. Imagine Lonely Cowboy Company in conjunction with our nonprofit. So let's just call it, I don't even know, Lonely Cowboy fucking Foundation. I don't know. The name can come later, but we have these two separate things, right? The company and the nonprofit. So the company, we donate 10% of our profits 10% of our profits from Lonely Cowboy to our nonprofit, right? But having the nonprofit as a separate thing, we can then take on donations from other people who are interested in our kind of mission, right? So we can bring in more money, fund more scholarships, hold more events, just continue to push mental health education forward at an exponential rate. Because unfortunately right now, like, Lonely Cowboy just is not selling enough to make a significant impact in that space. I can only do so much in kind of fund so much for these scholarships that I want to offer. And I'm trying to get to a point where, like, we have a account for the nonprofit that allows us to offer scholarships as soon as we do the collabs with tattoo artists. So once we do the collab with the tattoo artist, the scholarship is offered. Like, there's no putting the schools on a list and waiting until we sell enough to offer just one. Like, in order for Lonely Cowboy to offer one scholarship, we have to sell $5,000 worth of clothing. And that's not easy. Like, especially with the budget that I have to kind of market, and as well as the other jobs I have to do, I just simply don't have enough time to market and give everything I have to Lonely Cowboy right now. I shouldn't say that. I can't give all of my time to Lonely Cowboy right now because I need to make more money. Like, I just am not selling enough right now, unfortunately. That day will come, and when it does, it'll be a nice weight off my shoulders, because then I can give all of my time to this and really, really, really try and make some huge waves in the tattoo space and mental health space, like I said. And that's the most important thing to me. So I'm really working toward that. And there's so many people behind the scenes that have helped out up until this point, and I want to thank every single one of you. It has been a wild fucking ride, an absolute roller coaster. So many highs, so many lows, and we're just gonna keep chugging, man. I can't give up. I physically cannot give up. And I love this shit, man. I really do. I love the community we've built. I love working with all these artists. I love the idea that, I can change the education system. I know I can. It's so clear cut to me, and it's going to be fucking sick when we can. We're going to take over. We're going to fucking take over. Like, that is, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what does. Like, imagine a day where in 500 schools across America all have Lonely Cowboy scholarships offered, sponsored by 500 different tattoo artists. Like, let that sink in. That's fucking unreal. That's 500 winners. More importantly, that's 500 schools, senior classes being exposed to the idea that mental health matters, and having the tattoo artists like back it just makes it very, very interesting and appealing. And we're not trying to force it down anyone's throat. We're simply offering scholarships to people who are interested in mental health education. And you don't need to go to college in order to win a scholarship. You don't have to have any sort of plans. You simply have to open yourself up a little bit on our application, and just show interest, you know? But yeah, so that'll be an exciting day. I'm going to wrap this one up because we're at 21 right now, and I got to do 2 more of these things, post them all today. Got to catch up. And so I guess that'll be it for this one. Day 57. Fuck. I'm so fucking tired. Episode 57, day 10 of 30. Make sure you go check out Annabelle Warren's, my brain is gone. Make sure you go check out Annabelle Warren X Lonely, or make sure you go check out the Female Gothic X Lonely Cowboy, which is Annabelle Warren. That collab tee on our website, lonelycowboyco.com. Purchase of anything we do from Lonely Cowboy, 10% of our profits we put into our scholarship fund. And like I was saying before, it's going to take a lot in order to offer the mass amount of scholarships that I want to. But that's where starting that nonprofit's going to come into play and really help out. So I'm super stoked for all this. And thank you for watching, listening, whatever you're doing on this podcast. I fucking love you. If you made it this far, you know, and if you've watched the other episodes, that I do this for you guys, and I mean that with my whole heart. This community that we're building is unlike anyone ever, and you are a part of that. If you fuck with Lonely Cowboy, you're family to me, and I hope I can give you some sense of belonging if that's something that you need, because I know when I was really, really struggling, I found a sense of belonging through YouTube and through podcasts, and almost creating like one-way friends with people who host podcasts and made videos. One-way friend meaning like they don't know me personally, but I know them pretty well because of the hours and hours and hours spent watching them, watching their videos and watching their podcasts and etc. So thank you guys. I love you, and I will catch you back in like literally 5 minutes. I'm just going to press off and we're good. All right, peace.